Special occasion, special episode, special we're live, special everything.
We're live.
I'll get yourself together before we start the show.
Y'all could go actually and do it. I can't even figure out what to do right here.
Oh wait, we gotta stop the music. We can't play that. We can't play that. Whoa. Keep talking.
You want to be fucking speeding.
Well, you can't curse either. You just demonetize this whole episode. One of our greatest episodes yet.
See, I wouldn't even go cuss. I was being good. I was holding my.
We just need a solid 7 to 10 minutes.
So go out and start over.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Go out and start over. Hey. There's a comment.
Hey. All right. We are here.
Yo. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Let me write what we're talking about here.
So we talking about Will and Jada, guys, just so you know, before we start the show. Will and Jada.
My queen of toxicity.
Exactly.
Ooh. Big ups.
We gonna discuss that further. We're gonna talk about the domestic violence that's going on in that household.
What?
Domestic.
The only person that's domestically violated anybody is Will to himself.
Wow.
Right. He's bringing it.
I'm gonna let the hot takes fly after we start. Woo. We see where you guys are. We're all for the abusing of men.
No, we're all for people doing what they're supposed to do in order to be happy.
No, he's right. I'm for abusing them too, I guess.
Oh my God, you ready to be toxic as fuck? Oh Lord,
such a different dynamic.
Ooh, Lord,
being here.
Y'all not about to talk trash on Jada. That's what the comments.
That's what's not gonna happen.
That's what's not gonna happen today.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
We're not about to talk trash on Jada. We're
not our queen.
Jada Future, we're gonna talk about you today. Future Jada.
That's Jada Hendrix.
What do you want to call her?
Share.
That's really Jada Hendrix for real.
I have to share it.
Jada Hendrix.
Because now we're live.
Whatever we want to call her.
YouTube guys. So you tuning in, you jumping in.
Yes, sir.
You need to do what you gotta do and go over.
So we're gonna start in a few minutes. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
How do I share this? Okay, share. We're gonna start. Jada.
All right, we're gonna tell you about some latenesses.
So, Mason, you're here. This is not a regular episode. This is a special edition.
Exactly why we should have been on time.
Okay, but no, that's not what we're talking about.
I know we're recording, guys. I know.
It's the late special. It's okay.
It's the late special.
It's the late special. The first time we're in the same fucking room together doing this podcast.
And we're gonna talk about the original plan because we're supposed to have 2 episodes. We only gonna do 1. But it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Soon as Corey's ready.
I'm gonna be ready in 2 seconds.
Now you can see how big I am, boys.
Yeah, boy.
Wow, that was hard.
I'm little.
You're little.
I'm little.
So she's like, it's not that you're big, it's that I'm little. But anyway,
those are also
let's go. All right. Hey, guys. Once again, welcome to your new favorite podcast. As always, it's your favorite's favorite, Mason. And
you already know it's your girl, Corey, a.k.a. Lemon Squeeze, a.k.a. the Wholesome Hole, a.k.a. the Vessel, a.k.a. a whole lot of a.k.a. I already cursed in the beginning, so
she had one job only.
I cursed in the beginning of the episode when you first went live, so this is a special edition.
Even if they could have missed it, like you wouldn't have allowed that, huh?
Oh man, so I told them myself.
Jeez.
Damn it, man. You already know we got a special guest here. We got the lovely sucker-free lady in the building. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth, sucker-free.
She froze.
Frozen.
I think she froze.
Damn it. Well, welcome.
Okay, we'll see what's happening with that.
She'll be back.
So what's up? Live in person. Hold on.
Is
You're
this
real.
Is this really
you're
happening?
Here. You're here. Oh my
Today?
God. Doing a live show together in one place, one location. Mics, cameras, all this. This is
Lights,
what's up.
mics, camera, action,
Yeah.
content.
All
Hey,
in one place.
Welcome.
What's
What's
up?
up?
What's up? Thank you for coming back to Hush Your Mouth. Thank you for joining our special edition. That's what I'm talking about.
Here for the late special.
What's going on with the team? That's what the team, what the family is for. That's what the love is for. So thank you so much. Because you definitely was supposed to be down here live and direct. Like,
Was.
This was like a reunion kind of thing. We
She
did like
said was.
You was. You here right now.
You know,
You here right
in
now.
spirit
You made
and in virtual.
You made it anyway. But you're
I
going to be
made
here
it.
for the next time. When the next time happens,
Will.
wherever the location is, wherever the destination is, we all flying out the Hush Your Mouth family. We going to meet up
Will.
in one place and do some fun things. How about that?
That part.
Look.
You're writing some big checks here. She said we flying out the entire family. It's
No,
like mad people.
I didn't say that.
Let's get it.
That's what I said. I said we all
Just
gonna
singular.
meet.
Just
I
one.
said
Is
we
this
were
gonna be-
gonna meet. I said I was
okay.
flying anyway.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I don't.
You flew? You flew out?
I get flued out. I don't fly people out. I get flued out.
You not the
We
flu
gonna
word,
discuss
you the
all
flu
these
me.
flying
You the
things
flu
and all
me.
this stuff
Don't do
today.
that.
Oh boy, I'm scared in advance.
Man. So yeah, it was a crazy weekend. Get here.
Yes.
We had a game night.
Yes.
It was live and direct. We had people in the building.
Yes.
We had some games.
Yes.
You lost.
No.
You lost.
No.
You was on the old side.
I was on the side that was cheated.
Look at this.
The table was slanted. There was all kinds of cheating going
Side
on.
panel. Do you hear how Mason is giving it up over here?
It's cheating going on. The table was
Tell
slanted.
them.
There's
Did
no
you-
way in 16 games, 15 out of the 16 is won by one side of the table. I don't know.
No, it
Is
was
the
just
fix
the same
in?
trash
That's-
team on
The
the
fix
other
is
side.
in?
They needed
The
to
fix
work
is
on their
in?
skills.
Sounds
The
like
fix is
winners.
in?
Sound like winners
It
to me.
sounded like a win.
Wow.
On the exit side.
Wow.
That's what happened. So shout out to
Wow.
my fellow exes that played last night at game night. We appreciate you. We appreciate anybody who came out. All right. There was some really good food there.
Yes.
Thanks everybody who contributed.
Yes.
It was dope.
Definitely.
It was a lot of liquor in the building.
Definitely a lot of liquor in
It's
the
a lot
building.
of liquor in the building.
A lot of everything.
It was a
Hookah,
lot of
everything.
It was a lot of
Big
hookah. It
ups.
was a lot of drunk people
Yes.
having a good time playing grown-up games, laughing. It was great.
Shout out to the ladies. They had a lot of drinks, apparently. Every game.
I fucked up last night.
Yeah.
Ladies,
You was a representative.
I fucked up last night for the ladies. It was battle of the sexist sis, and I dropped the ball. I couldn't flip the cup and flip cup tic-tac-toe. I couldn't
Dang.
flip the cup. I couldn't get past the flip of the cup. It was disturbing. I'm sorry about that.
It was.
And so I lost that round. And the wager was every lady in the room has to take 2 shots.
And they didn't take those shots. They definitely did one of the Starlet's bartender tricks where they just throw it over their shoulder. They hit it under.
No,
Some of them, the thing was, did you see the group in the corner? All they did was they kept quiet. So every time things would happen,
thought they
they would just
invisible.
sneak to the back and just keep quiet and not take the shot. So
They thought they were invisible.
there was some cheating going on all different levels, I feel like, all last night.
You're like
They
so
were
much bigger
innovative.
than me.
They
I
wasn't
am
cheating.
bigger. I'm taller.
He's so much bigger than me, guys. Like, look
Pause.
at this. Like, this is the first time we've ever been on the same camera, so this is like super cool to me. Like, I've been geeking ever since we started setting up. Well, I was
Next time I'll get a lower chair, even though I'm sitting lower right now. But it is what it is.
All
What's
right.
up, sucker? Oh, we having some technical difficulties over
On
there.
her side, she'll be back again.
She'll figure it out.
Sunday
She'll
edition.
figure it out.
All right, let's not keep the people too long. We're already 10 minutes in.
That's right.
Let's do our mental health check-in. So after this long weekend, and I know you have a drive ahead of you, so we're not even going to be on
Yes.
here long. So we just
Not
want
at
to try
all.
to come in, have some fun. And
Enjoy
talk
some
about
fun.
this. Join in on some fun. Damn, you could have let me ride.
No.
Somebody got to caught that, though.
No,
Somebody would have caught that.
definitely in the comments and everything.
Oh, I had some Hush Your Mouth punch. I'm having Hush Your Mouth punch here on this Sunday.
I'm not drinking
4 o'clock. It's the perfect time to have happy hour.
water.
I don't see anything in your cup still. I want to see it. Let me see.
All right.
No, it's not enough.
It's a replay from last night.
No, she said it was.
So, just so you know, in our audience, we have one of the people, the females, the ladies that was here last night, and she was doing some of the same shenanigans she did last night today. So Corey just called her out.
We had a confession booth. That was dope.
And people were confessing things.
People were confessing. You know, so I got all the footage. I also want everybody to send me in their footage that they have. But I was just trying to get y'all to have fun confessions and shit. Like, no, y'all was out there really confessing y'all sins. I am not God, but I'm not judging y'all either.
I am the baby daddy.
Lady,
I may not be the baby
your mic
daddy.
is on my mute, but they was in the confession. And you missed our party. What would you have confessed in the confession booth? If you in the audience and you came to our Hush Your Mouth party, what kind of things? So the confession booth was supposed to be set up to be kind of like the real world, and or just those type of things. Mm-hmm. Not like the church one that you go to the speak to the priest. And
they misunderstood. They didn't get the assignment.
The father. They didn't understand the assignment. They were drunk though. It was drunk confessions at that point. The stuff that I received, and I got permission from everybody to post whatever they can win in there and confess. But lady, what would you have confessed?
That one time to get back at my ex, I invited him to this hotel for us to have sex, and then I robbed him and left him tied up. Shouts to you.
You robbed him?
You are.
Wow.
Yes. He deserves. He deserves.
I didn't think you were that type of lady. Like
she said, she's a free lady.
Every woman, and it's all in me.
Pause.
Including robbing these niggas when they try it.
Wow. This is why you don't have control over the applause and the buttons. You just applauded her robbing some gentleman. Would you like to be robbed? Like, that's not something you want?
Would she do anything to deserve it?
Wait. She said to get back at her ex, she robbed him.
It was the get back
at him. It was the get back. So her toxic trait is that she.
What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Not pay for dinner? What did he do?
No, he cheated on me. He gaslit me, and he tried me.
He cheated on you. He gaslit you, and you stole his money.
Yeah, pay me for my time and my energy.
My time, but literally, you owe me for my time.
Yeah, my time.
Could that not have been negotiated? Did you need to set him up? And
he's not that person. Negotiations have been closed at that point. Yeah. There was no more negotiating.
Did he at least get some? No.
Yeah, we did.
You wake up the next day and rob him, or did you rob him before he even got his dick wet?
No, I was going to get my pussy done with I was going to do my shit, but I was going to get my back. He was good in sleep too.
Wow.
She said I put that nigga out. I done did some crazy shit like that. I should have been in my own confessionals confessing all the sins.
Wow.
I should have been
that's a good one though. That's a good one.
Yeah, no. I knew I was gonna go through somebody's phone. I did
not expect that. Wow.
I wanted to do.
Thank you.
I wanted to see what's going on.
What would have been your confession if you had to confess? What would your confession be?
Oh my God, that confessional booth was very intense last night. I don't even know. I would have confessed that I was so grateful to be able to put together such an amazing event along with my team of people. And I love this show and I love everything that we stand for and where we're going and where we're headed. And I'm grateful. But y'all know my story times is my confessionals. I confess every Tuesday and Thursday here on fucking Hush Your Mouth. You better get with the program. I confess every Tuesday and Thursday. Y'all better get in routine with it. Come confess here on Hush Your Mouth.
Yes.
So let's jump into this. Let's jump into our topic. I'd rather chill with Jada.
And what?
Listen, Future, I want to shout Future out. He just says whatever the fuck he wants
shout
to say.
Out.
He don't give no fucks.
See? Back to my claim that you ladies love that toxic shit and you just like it. You like it. It's your thing.
I mean, like, he's so, like, on point. Like, he's like the connoisseur of the toxicity. You can't help but be intrigued by that.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, how does one person live with all this?
How does he do it?
The intrigue. See what I'm talking about?
No.
Y'all need to confess and stop saying that you like nice guys. Like, leave the nice guys alone because y'all don't like the nice guys. Y'all like the futures. Y'all want to be baby mama number 14. So
that's the thing.
Baby mama number 14.
That's what comes with that package. Y'all be asking for something that doesn't come with the package. Y'all want Russell Wilson with future tendencies, but that's not what the package is. You get Russell Wilson or you get Future.
We just intrigued by it.
or you get, stepdaddy number one. You gotta pick. You gotta pick your poison.
You know what?
Those two things do not live exclusively in one person.
And that's fine. You can think about the future when you're with your Russell. You don't have to actually engage with that kind of behavior.
But you want that nasty
when
go
you get there 5,000. When you get there.
Yes.
She said when you get there.
That's how relationships and life work. You have to evolve into that shit. Right now.
I'm not ready for Sierra's prayer.
No.
I'm not ready for it.
Okay, so shout out to Summer Walker. Summer Walker's album came out this week.
I told you it was gonna be fire months ago. Go back into the clips months ago.
Who told you that I think it was fire?
You didn't think it was fire?
Who told you that I think it was fire?
This is a conversation. This is new.
Why do you think that I think that it was fire?
Because it's fire.
I don't think it's fire.
What do you think it is?
I think she's crying on that damn.
She's crying.
She is crying.
Album. She's crying.
Yeah. And she's exposing herself and she's putting her emotions out there.
And that was really nice.
And how is that not good?
I didn't want to hear her whining. And I couldn't, I think her creativity is great. I think that the music, as far as I think she needs London on the track.
He was on some of them. He was on some.
No, and those were the ones that were fire.
Let me clarify what you just said. So she has a whole entire album about her pain. Her pain. It's about her pain, her suffering. It's about, mothers not, holding their sons accountable. It's about all these things. And you just told me that that's a sad story. No. Followed by saying, what?
I'm not saying that it's a sad
story. She needs that baby daddy back.
No,
no.
Yes, that's who London on the track is.
I know, but do you see what he heard from that whole thing that I just said?
You said she needs him back.
Do you see what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Did you not say you
I was saying on the music aspect, don't let your relationship destroy your business. That's all I'm saying, because some of those songs that I could tell which ones weren't produced by him. I could tell.
None of them.
Or whatever. She needed that. That's what I'm saying. On the track. London on the track. She needed him on some of those.
She let her relationship.
And I'm not
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
They made amazing music together. I'm just saying that I liked her first album better than I liked the second one. I didn't want to wait for this.
You're gonna have to take that whole package, because that whole package comes with it. All that toxicity comes with him being in her music and on her music. So I honestly believe that a lot of that was produced really well. I think that the sequencing was well, and I think if you look at the track listing, it's amazing. But going back to what you're saying, you want her to reintroduce that toxicity into her life?
No, I don't want her to do that. I'm just saying, this is my opinion on the music. I don't care about what's going on in her personal life. I'm not saying it like that. Of course, she went through some real tough shit. That was fucked up, what she was going through. But
you ain't want to hear it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not in that space in life, though. We was talking about how different music affects you differently when you're in certain places and spaces in your life. I don't really I like Summer Walker's first album, but even when I listen to it, I'm not as connected to it as I was when I was really going through that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I use those memories, when I use those memories to see it, to feel it through.
Because sometimes you got to sit in that space and that feeling in that moment sometimes, and that's good to do that. You have to be able to know, listen, I need to go and listen to maybe fucking, I listened to a whole K and Michelle album when I lived in Atlanta, and that was a real tough time in my life. That Can't Stand the Man album or whatever, Can't Raise Me. Baby, listen, my neighbors knew what I was feeling when I was listening to that. But if I listen to it today, I'm not in that space. It doesn't give me the same feelings, but I do use it as a memory, as a reflective type of sort.
Interesting. But at no point in time do you listen to it and say, hey, I remember when I was back there, because you just said you listen to it as a reflective story. So
yeah, I remember. That's what I'm using.
It's not a good thing, or is that?
No, that's a good thing. That's reflection is amazing. It's necessary.
So were you ever in the point where Summer Walker is at right now in your life?
I was there before.
And it's just not a memory you want to relive?
It's just the way she's going to, the way she's doing it, she's just really crying about it. I'm just not that. I'm not no crying ass bitch. So when you crying,
she said, "I want the woman empowerment." Yeah, that's not empowerment. I don't want the what is
it? Give me the ring. Cardi told her on that album. She said to tell those bitches that they don't even got as much money as you. Tell them that. And then she was hit them where it hurts. Go through your music. That's what she was trying to do. But I think the way she went about it, she was still crying on some of those tracks. I don't even understand what she's saying, or I could barely hear what she's saying. So maybe I need to listen to it again. I've only listened to the album 1.5, 2 times. Maybe I'm a person that sometimes shit gotta grow on me. But what is our audience thing? She said, no way am I doing an album with him so he can make money and not help her children. No.
Mm.
I'm not. Listen, I'm saying that there's a way to establish relationships and or to have a relate. This is why they say don't mix business with pleasure. That's the whole thing. That's a real thing. Why is that? Because the amazing music that y'all made together before y'all developed this relationship is now where y'all at now, and it's messing up. It's messing up what you were bringing out to us. What made us fall in love with you in the first place? It's girls out there who's gonna love what she did. I'm not saying what she did was horrible. I'm just saying for me, it's like a. I'm like. It's not for me. It's a no for me.
And it is
not
really
a hard
for the younger
no.
girls. It is really for the young girls too, like the super early 20s when you make dumb mistakes, like fuck with a nigga with baby mamas. Like
she's young. She's younger than me. I'm 31 years old, so she's definitely young. And that might work for some people, but that doesn't float my boat right now. Okay. So I don't know. Look, I didn't listen to it. Everybody been saying it's trash, so I'm gonna pass. Mm-hmm. I think you should listen to it for yourself, though. I won't tell you that. I think her creativity and where she was going, I could see her vision. Mm-hmm. It was great. Mm-hmm. I understand what she was trying to do. I'm just saying, for me personally, it was a no.
Well, not for nothing. We're not a music podcast, so let's jump into our topics and get back on topic. We went into a rant. I just asked you how you liked it. I thought it was a good album. We're moving on. So, whoa. First question. You want to read it? Should I read it? You read it. Can open sexual conversations with your partner be embarrassing to you?
Go ahead, lady.
Absolutely. It can be embarrassing. It can feel embarrassing, but it's something that is necessary. Like everyone goes through changes. Everyone goes through seasons. So you become a different person. You know what I'm saying? Every 7 years or whatever it is, you're a new person now. You have to like revisit what you used to like and think about if you still like that or if you need something new. But it can be embarrassing. Like, I don't want to tell a nigga that I've been with for 12 years, hey, my clit ain't there. Nobody wants to do that. But you have to sometimes.
What you got to tell them? Your clit ain't there?
That's right. It's not there. That's not where it is.
Or maybe my clit is not liking what's going on right now. Like,
whatever's happening there.
What's something different? Yeah. You got to lick it, stick it different now.
You got to lick it, stick it different now?
Yeah.
It has to be lick, stick, and stuck different. It's up and stuck.
It wants something new today. It got a different, mind of its own today.
And you get a different appetite the older you get too, so you have to.
But guys don't have this problem. Their utensils are just.
Oh, that's because they go on the decline. That's why they don't have this problem. We grow sexually. They diminish. Theirs goes down.
Wait. So we don't grow sexually? Sexually, we don't do anything else after no point in time? I don't know who you be hanging out with. And I know your husband does not approve of that message. So I'm going to say it for him because he's not here to speak for himself. But I think that every man and I think that every woman actually at some point in time changes what they like. And some things they never experienced before. And they saw it maybe on OnlyFans, I don't know, or any other medium. And they're like, yo, you know what? I want to try that. I know girls that like, having guys spit in their mouth, and that's their thing.
I mean,
we're not kink shaming. Let's not kink shame.
It's just not for me.
And I think that turns some people on, and that's their thing, and they never had it done, and they've always wanted it. I think it can be embarrassing, but you should be comfortable with yourself enough to share with your partner what you want to happen.
I agree. I don't think it's embarrassing though. Me personally, I'm such a straightforward person that I'm gonna tell you. Because I like to control the bedroom. I do. Like I'm like that person. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want, how I want it, and what to do it. So it will never be embarrassing to me. Like it's embarrassing to me if you can't get it right. Now I'm like,
and I'm a big believer in you should tell somebody if they have whack sex. You have whack sex.
How do you tell somebody that they have whack sex?
You have whack sex.
You have whack sex.
Wax.
What the fuck is whack sex? Whack sex to you might be different than whack sex to me.
I think it's the pretty girls who's got 3 moves in their bags. I think that's whack sex.
How many moves should you have in your bag?
More than 3.
How many moves you got in your bag?
More than 3.
Lady, what's your bag looking like over there? Because you definitely secured the
more than 3.
My bag is luggage.
I guarantee lady got more than 3.
She said I'm moving in with my bag.
I'm moving in. I have lots of things to do. Monday bag, Tuesday bag, Wednesday bag, Saturday bag, pick a bag.
Yeah.
Lady got a bag, a trunk, a couple of
trunk.
different.
That's what I have, a trunk.
As she should. And apparently every lady should. All right. Well, so no, I think you definitely should. Open sexual conversations with your partner shouldn't be embarrassing at all. It's actually really healthy. Do you talk openly about your sex life with your friends? Why or why not?
Ooh.
I always been a firm believer, like, it depends on the friendship, but you don't want to talk too much about your sex life with your friends because sometimes these bitches be want to fuck your nigga. Your friends be, or listen, you don't want to be talking too much about.
That's what my man Slick says. Advertisement. Fuck these ugly bitches so they can advertise for you.
And you have to know what friend you're talking to. Do not play with the wrong friend because that wrong friend will turn into the right bitch that night.
Ooh, what do you mean? What are we talking about?
You never know. You never know why. Like, listen, this topic could get real crazy real quick. That whole,
you never know what.
Don't be talking about your personal shit in the bedroom. Like, you ain't grown out here. Like, why do I need to talk to my friends so openly about my sex life with my partner in my 30s? You do that when you like. She
said in my 30s.
Like, I don't need to do
New
that.
caveat, in my 30s. So before your 30s, you were definitely not texting like, yo, yeah, we fucked. You ain't in that group chat that we talk about. Remember you talked about the girl group chat? You told me about the girl group chat.
It gets spicy in the girls group chat. It do get spicy in the girls
I've heard. Y'all be rating.
I had a group chat that was a little crazy before. That shit was bugged out. It was probably just as bad as niggas group chat.
We don't know how to talk junk like y'all know how to talk.
Sometimes the girls group.
I think y'all are way better than. Nobody wants to read a man's group chat.
We get wild.
It's a little crazy.
But it could be therapeutic too. Like sometimes you need your friends. Like if you're going through something or something is not like. Sometimes you want to talk to your friends and get a different perspective. Maybe you're not seeing things from a certain way. It's just like any other advice. Like no, you're not gonna mention every time you sit on the nigga dick, but. It might be a situation where you do open up to your friends about certain things sexually, but again, that's case by case. That's case by case.
Yeah.
Now you can be.
I think you do that for the whole niggas outside, like
community.
It's the community dick that you talk to your friends about in the group chat. Like, yeah,
those are the ones I'm like, girl, taste it. It's actually decent, girl. Enjoy.
Yeah,
like
because I don't mind.
Niggas. Yeah,
is that community? If somebody says that, if they pass you to their friend,
yeah, you're definitely community. Super community if you get.
We don't really care about you. That's
nobody cares.
Interesting.
Maybe because I'm more personal about the things that I care about. That's a personal thing.
That's true.
I'm more personal about the things that I care about.
Okay. I've seen friends pass friends around and they care about the same dude that they passed around.
Well, they're stupid. That's dumb. You shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
They just don't feel like that's the marrying type. They just feel like they care about them.
Well, then you can't be mad though. Like I don't understand.
Oh no, they're not mad, but I know that there's group chats that exist to this day about passing dudes around. So I mean, and I know girls do it. So I'm just saying. So y'all be talking about y'all friends and y'all group chat, gentlemen.
Well, first of all,
or they be talking about us in their group chat.
How does this question relate to Will and Jada?
Well, easily. So Will and Jada is the trending topic right now, and obviously, what keeps happening? Jada keeps telling her bedroom secrets to the world.
Did she tell? What do you mean she keeps? So the girl. Okay, so Jada Pinkett got
an entanglement.
She got caught having an entanglement.
August Alsina was flipping that ass all over the place.
Yo, good night.
Don't do my sis like that. She was flipping that.
I wasn't the one doing it. August was doing it. He was the one flipping her ass.
She was changing August like a baby.
He was like, "Come here, you little cougar ass. Like, let me put your ass on." It wasn't me.
Listen, Elusive E is in the motherfucking building. Please allow Elusive E into the motherfucking. Hello.
I definitely guarantee she's got a group chat going.
For me.
Yes, jacket.
Y'all looking cute. Y'all bitches is all right.
How they matching?
I don't know what's going on here. It's the come through clutch for me. Shout out to my
it's the clutch.
All
it's
of
the
our
clutch.
shit, but come on.
We was business.
It's all the sound effects on the walk-in.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So
ask.
How's your weekend? Mental health check-in, hurry up. And then do you talk about sex openly with your friends? Not saying it like hurry up, like, but you know what I'm saying.
Mental check-in, everything's good. I was about to go do some things, but I said, you know what, let me log into Hush Him Up because it's necessary, you know?
Okay, thank you for coming in. We love you here.
Yes.
All right. So you had a great weekend. What you looking forward to this week?
Yes. I'm having somebody come visit me, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Okay.
And she's gonna tell y'all all about it in the group chat.
I'm gonna definitely get the text messages.
See?
So now I got questions. I need answers. I'm gonna be in the group chat.
The group chat where it all goes down.
So do you be talking openly about your sex life with your friends? And if you do, why or why not? Or what reason would you do so?
I dare you to lie right now.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like this. If the conversation doesn't come about, then I'm not talking about it. Like it's different. Like if this is my boyfriend, like I don't feel like I should talk about that. Like if it's my boyfriend or if this is somebody that I'm casually dating, I'm like, no, bitch, the dick was trash. Never gonna happen. Not happening here.
You don't give a fuck. Community.
Okay. Exactly.
A warning. A warning.
Yeah. Just passing through.
Yeah.
You was there for a good time, not a long time.
Thank you.
Okay, got
it. But if it's like my man, I don't need to discuss that because that's just a little more private. Unless it's something.
Maybe if he's my man, he's giving me good dick on the regular. If he's my man, I would hope that he's giving. So that's the whole thing too. Like Will and Jada, how y'all stayed together for 23 years and he's not giving you. But that's not what she said. I want you guys to.
That's
know.
not.
That is not what she said.
Nope. She didn't say.
The media definitely twisted that whole thing around. Let's really be honest.
Especially this last one. Like she be saying some wild stuff, but this last one, she was giving good advice, and they really tried to make it seem like she was out here dogging that nigga.
Yeah, that's what happened. Mason, you're pretty quiet because you had so much to say about this. I'm just trying to figure out why you're so quiet.
I'm just waiting for my man Slick to tap in.
Oh, because you need Slick to be the toxic.
I feel outnumbered here. I'm literally in a room full of women, followed by another two women. There ain't nothing I can say right now that's gonna go over well in this scenario.
Oh, I got my button. I know what's the button.
She knows which button it is now. But ain't nothing I'm gonna say that's gonna go over well in this scenario. Absolutely not. Nothing.
Come outside. We ain't gonna jump you. We ain't gonna jump you.
I ain't scared of being beat up or jumped. I'm scared of the fact that y'all are not even going to really acknowledge the truth. Elusive E's not going to acknowledge the truth. Lady, you not going to acknowledge the truth. The truth is, y'all be dogging these dudes in y'all DM, not even y'all DM, in y'all group chat. And sometimes those dudes graduate to become, the boyfriend. So now what do you do when you just said boyfriend or possible boyfriend or possible somebody is not, up to par, and now all of a sudden he's your boyfriend. Now Shorty's gonna be around looking at him like, okay, all right, there.
You're only here for a limited time. You have an expiration date. You have an expiration date.
So that person can't grow to be somebody beyond the trial.
Do you think that sex determines whether or not you could be beyond the trial?
I think it's a part of it. You don't think so?
There's some bitches that's not high on their like do's and don'ts.
Maybe it's obviously high on Jada's. Go ahead.
Why? Because you think she had an entanglement.
Because she keeps telling people, listen, I had an entanglement. These last 20 years have been tough. Lots of work. Oh my God. I got to think about it. She does a lot of that. Like, I mean.
Oh my God. So what are you saying?
I'm saying she's dragging him through the media. And I'm saying
she's crying for help. Is Jada crying for help?
I think Jada is enjoying her life. And I think there's a lot more August Alcinas out there that we don't know about. She's got August. She's got September. She's got October, November.
What about Will though?
December. What about Will?
So what?
What about Will?
Will definitely already.
She's a married woman. What do you mean so what? Tell me what you mean by so what.
He literally said he cheated before.
Thank you.
Okay, what is that? What's the name of the person he cheated with? Who did he say he cheated with? What's the name?
Some white girl on set. He cheated with some other chick. I don't know their names.
He said, she said. Do you know what we know for a fact?
Will
there was an entanglement.
He did say.
An entanglement.
Okay, so wait a minute. Are you saying that it's more disrespectful when a person, like if you cheat in private, like if you cheating in private, it's better than cheating in public?
I'm gonna say what women always say: do not embarrass me in these streets.
Do not embarrass me.
In these streets.
Correct. She's a Virgo. Just want to let you know that.
Oh, even better.
Oh, Jada.
Y'all Virgos are interesting.
That's why they're represented.
Ever since I met you and I've learned about Virgos, I have just been mind boggled by all the Virgo things that happen.
I don't know why these motherfuckers are surrounding me, but they're out here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
You surround yourself with us. You surround yourself with us because we're.
Wait, lady, you a Virgo too?
Yeah,
absolutely. September 19th, baby, Virgo gang.
Oh, we are all surrounded. So it's there's two people in this room that's Virgos. There's two people. This is an interesting lineup here.
This is definitely an interesting.
Okay, all right, interesting Virgos.
And that's why Jada is right.
Thank you. Period.
Okay. So
all I'm saying is y'all are being hypocrites because if the roles were turned and y'all were out here and y'all whole life is just being exposed and and the man's exposing it, y'all would not feel this way.
But
So if
but the
Will was
celebrity
Jada and
culture,
Jada was
do it
Will,
all the time. Men do it all the time.
who's
It's
they?
kind of
Who's
refreshing
they?
to see a woman do it. Men do it all the time. Men expose women. They drag them through mud. Once a woman starts talking, now it's oh my god,
So
why is she doing that to him? No, fuck that. If
so
he got
Eula,
wax
can I
dick,
ask
he
you a
got wax
question?
dick. Simple. She's tired of the
Oh
wax
wow.
dick. That's it. She had enough. After 20 years, she's come to a conclusion. She don't like his dick.
So
she suffered way too long.
He whack dicked her down for 20 years and all of a sudden now it's a problem.
Maybe, but wait. Maybe he might have whacked dick, but maybe he could get a good pussy. And at the end of the day, it's Will Smith. They had kids, so it's more to it than just the dick. You understand? So we don't know those. We don't know. We don't know. But one thing we do know is that she's tired of that whack dick. That's what we do know.
So what if Will said, "I'm tired of that whack pussy. I'm tired of this cougar ass pussy that's continuously laying next to me. I am so tired of her. I need some. I need some.
It would never.
She ain't aging like Holly Berry or something. What if he said that? Would that be good?
That would be a lie. That would be. But it would be a lie.
Niggas cheat all the time for no reason.
And you know what? You know what? Let me tell you something. In the history of time, women cheat better than men. This may be the one hiccup. This may be the one hiccup.
Okay, I'm gonna come clean, guys.
She cheats properly.
She's cheating. Well, no.
How is she cheating properly?
Nigga that was gonna hold it down because
first of all,
she made one mistake.
August is the first in a long line of a bunch of embarrassing things that I'm pretty sure that could come out. You think August was the only guy she ever messed with?
No, he was the only dummy.
He was the only one that was dumb about it.
Fucking with a nigga
he just fell in love. See what happens when you fall in love with the side chick?
Type of nigga. Like I don't want you to
exactly.
Yes.
Type of nigga. I don't want
you fell in love with a Virgo coochie.
So you don't like to be embarrassed, right?
Oh no, I don't want to be embarrassed, but I don't want you to tell me either.
But she can run around and tell everybody that Will is whack, so she can embarrass him. But you don't want August. There's a double standard going on around here. There's a lot of one-sided things. It's like I want to do things to you, but don't do it to me. What kind of shit is that?
Question though. Go to question 3. Because I think
we ain't even 2 questions in.
No, Mason, you're missing it. So we already.
I don't want anybody to be embarrassed.
The question is, does your sexual needs change over time? But we already addressed the fact that your sexual needs change over time as you grow and you get older and you just discover more about yourself and get more in tune and you have more experiences. You realize that you like some other type of shit. Sometimes.
How do you gain some experiences?
You have sex in public.
I have an entanglement.
You have an entanglement.
That's how you get your experiences.
So you recommend entanglements to all the happily married women so that they could develop and learn more about themselves.
Not happily married, but before you get to that point of marriage, you need to make sure that you know what you're doing when you're doing what you're doing, and you know what you like. So therefore, I think
so you just go out there and you get some experience.
Yes, you go out there and get some experience. Not saying that you have to be promiscuous about it. You don't have to be a big hoe. You could be an undercover hoe, a quiet hoe, a closet hoe. Yeah, don't nobody
free the hoes.
Free the hoes.
Free the hoes always.
Free the hoes.
Always free the hoes. Free the hoes.
Big
hoe energy. Big hoe energy.
It's some Virgo shit, right?
Listen, I'm not my friends or any niggas that I be fucking with, please. This is all just like. No, this is actually who I am. So I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to put any disclosures. So I'm just going to put it out there. Fuck it.
Okay. I don't even have anything to say to that. It's like it's big energy on one side of the room, and it's not even like
Mason can't defend himself right now.
It's nothing to defend. Here's what y'all are saying. I'm not getting jumped. Y'all are just being ridiculously one-sided.
Fight back.
Y'all being ridiculously one-sided. Y'all don't want to hear reason. Like this is not about reason. It's not about understanding. All y'all saying is, what are y'all saying? Tell me what y'all saying.
We're not saying that Will is like in the clear. Or like he's not an abused man, as you would like to say. We're not saying that
abused
about
and embarrassed.
He's not.
He's embarrassed though.
Why do you think he's embarrassed?
Why is he not embarrassed?
Have like an open marriage.
Would you be embarrassed?
To have an open marriage is okay. You don't know the clauses of their marriage.
You can have an open marriage, but not embarrass me. That's the whole. The whole point is not to be embarrassed. Women don't like to be embarrassed. Men shouldn't be. This is. this is not being embarrassed?
I mean, for you, but is he feeling embarrassed?
Wouldn't anyone feel embarrassed as a human being? Shouldn't you have some sort of human compassion to that man?
I don't know.
If Corey came on air and said something about her significant other and it was embarrassing, that would be an issue that I would have. I'll be like, nah, you can't do that. That's messed up. You shouldn't do that. And vice versa. If somebody else goes out, if her significant other has another platform and she goes out and she says, but it will be an issue. Don't you think?
I don't think we would have those type of problems because
that part.
I don't talk about my private business. I don't talk.
And Jada shouldn't, right? And Jada shouldn't talk about her private business. I'm agreeing with you.
Her whole business is talking about private business, so
no,
she can't exclude herself.
What?
Yeah, it's her whole red.
Since when did Jada become a sex therapist? At what point is Jada?
She had a sex therapist on her show. Who said that?
Not in that episode.
I agree.
Well, and others though, but that's her business. That's her model now, is talking about other people's private lives and trying to get to the deep matters of it. So she can't exclude herself from that. When some shit comes out, she got to speak on it.
That's true.
That's just like that's like story time here with Corey. Story time here with Corey is always my personal business and personal experiences. So,
and in her personal experiences, do you think that she should love her husband enough not to embarrass him?
I don't think that was embarrassing.
Do you love your significant other enough not to embarrass him? Yes or no?
Well,
yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Listen,
yes or no?
I just want to say that
yes
I'm not having wax sex.
What is that? That's not the question. What, lady? Oh, lady's on the phone. Eula, let me ask you a question. Would you be in a relationship that you found the need to embarrass your significant other? If you were in love, if you're in like anything, any type of partnership,
I would not.
Do you find that it's okay to embarrass your significant other in public?
It's not okay. It's not okay,
and that goes both ways. A man should not embarrass a woman, and a woman should not embarrass a man. And you should call it right down the middle when it happens. So if you get embarrassed, that's not good. If I get embarrassed, that's not good. We're a couple. We're a team.
Okay, but what if that was embarrassing to him?
Next question.
All this.
Can you stay in a relationship with a partner that doesn't please you sexually? And whose fault is it that you're not being pleased sexually? Or
it's your fault.
It's your fault because you need to be able to say that. That's why it shouldn't be embarrassing. It's your fault if you're in a relationship where you're not being pleased sexually. Nobody should. That's abuse. That's abuse to yourself. Don't abuse yourself, people. Don't be out here having. That's called toxic sex. Stop having toxic sex with people.
Talk about it, sir.
Stop having. What's toxic sex?
The shit that you don't like. I don't want you fucking me, and I don't like it.
Okay,
I want to like it. I need to enjoy.
I agree.
So what happens when they're not providing after you've told them? Then what is
that's another follow-up conversation.
You gotta replace.
It's one striking you're out.
Now you need to get a new one.
Y'all are extra phony and capping tonight. I swear.
No.
Capping. Y'all gonna tell me if y'all have one wrong or bad sexual experience, you gonna be like, yo, I don't care how else it's been for the last 20 years or 5 years or 1 year, but this one bad sexual experience, I'm gonna change everything and I'm gonna be out.
This is after you've expressed your needs, is the whole point of it. Like, it's not like it's a one bad experience and then you're done. You've expressed your needs and they're not still being met. So then at that point, like, entanglements is what comes. I don't know what to tell you.
So you're advocating cheating and public humiliation.
Yes,
sure.
I am.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't have a counter to that. You advocate cheating and public humiliation. I don't have any.
Sometimes people need to be bullied into the shit they need. They don't listen.
Oh, so I cheated on you. So this is your lady's toxic. That's right.
Very much.
Oh, this is from the lady that robbed her partners. So next question.
One. See, you see how y'all take something and just one person.
Well, no, wait a minute. I didn't answer this.
Oh, okay. He said, "I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of him."
Yo, I'm crying. All right, so no, don't stay in a relationship with a partner that doesn't please you because you don't want to have entanglements. If you're unhappy with the sex, you will want to have an entanglement, and you will cheat. But for all of that, just let them go. Do you agree? Yeah, just replace them. It's less toxic if you replace them. I'm not bullying you into having better dick. I'm gonna just be like, look, your dick's too small. I know these type of pills called Extends work. Go take them.
Bye.
Hey, babe, we need a new strap. I don't like that one. Get a new one. That's the glorious part about this life that I live here. We can replace things and switch them out as we need to. I advocate for that type of shit.
All right,
So
the
can we,
capping
apparently. So can
continues.
we.
Wait, are you trying to say I'm capping about what am I
Eula's
capping
face
about?
is my face right now.
No,
Sips tea.
Eula said
Sips
switch
tea.
them out. Go ahead, Eula. Answer the question.
She already did, but go ahead.
What was the question? I'm sorry. It's not on the screen, so I don't know. Thank you. No, I will never stay in a relationship. The last time I did that, I ended up cheating. I cheated with an older man who flew me out places, bought me beautiful things,
Was
and
he giving you better D?
The sugar.
yes, he was.
He was giving you the older nigga. They got something to prove.
The older nigga was giving me the better D. The
Do.
younger nigga was just not doing it for me. He was just doing too
Mm-hmm.
much. So it was just not. It was not a good chemistry. And I was kind of disappointed because he was a Virgo. So I thought that oh my god, I'm fucking myself.
Oh,
This is
Virgo men
awful.
are trash, sis. Virgo men are trash.
Oh wow, I
Yes.
had to learn that the
Well
hard way, sis.
documented. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Virgo men
all
have
do.
trash
As
D.
we all do. They are trash people, so of course they have trash D.
Oh wow.
Virgo men.
Yes,
Oh no,
very
I'm a
much.
Pisces.
The worst. The worst.
Okay, never
Lady,
experienced
what's your
it.
take on Pisces men? What's your take on Pisces men, lady?
We like R and
All those
B.
water
We like
signs,
to whisper R and B
yeah,
into your
but
ear
y'all
while
cry
we
too much. All
while
those
we
water
make
signs
passionate
cry too
love.
much.
We
Pisces
don't
niggas
fuck.
cry too
Exactly.
much.
Like
I
no,
don't
water
remember
signs
crying.
in general, y'all cry too much.
What?
Like they can
What
have
does
good
that mean? Like
passionate
physical
D, but
crying or like just like whining or like?
like all of it. You do all of it. Like I don't know what
Do
to
we do it to
say.
like music, like R and B music or something?
You do it to music. You do it for the morning. You do it for the midday. You do it for the evening. It's like
That's
a
a lot
cash
of
for a hit.
crying.
When are you gonna fucking
How do
cry?
you, how do you feel working and shit like that and being productive in your day? It's a lot of crying.
All
How do
right,
they do it? I don't know how they get anything done.
go to the next question because y'all are getting lost. My jungle just is starting to hit me. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
That's
Can
known as
public
Bacardi
embarrassment
Sprite.
can public embarrassment push you to end a relationship? Somebody in the comments said that Jada is making. I think a lady's promise said that Jada is making Will look bad, but I don't really think that she's making Will look bad.
Yes, she
She's
is.
making herself
I
look
don't
bad
think
in the media, the way that they're twisting
Why
up
is she making
her
herself
words
look
and
bad?
everything.
I'm sick
I
and
don't think
tired of
I
that.
don't believe she's making herself look bad.
She's making
It's
herself look
talking
bad in
about
the
her
media. That's why
coochie and
everybody's.
her experience.
Thank
She
you.
is letting the coochie be free. Like she is expressing
Thank
herself.
you.
She's freeing the hoes.
She's
Free the hoes.
literally
She's freeing
freeing
the
the
hoes.
hoes.
Yes.
Free
And
the
she's
hoes.
trying to make us all free if we would just listen.
Thank you. Thank you. Like it's
They
not
don't never
okay
want to
to
hear us,
settle with
sis.
the white dick. And
What is
sometimes
she
my
saying that's free in the
okay.
O's? I'm sorry. One of
She's
y'all
giving you
tell?
her life experience so that you don't have to do the same thing, make the same
Well,
mistake
in
she
the
made.
episode in which she talked about with Will, when she had her entanglement with August, she said that she cheated because she was just not happy.
Mm-hmm.
She's choosing happiness over fucking everything. She's choosing the whole in peace,
Period.
and I
Period.
respect her for that.
Dude.
You think because she's
Actually,
married, she shouldn't hoe in peace? Niggas hoe
Yes,
in
I
peace
think because you
every
married.
fucking day.
What's the point in getting married? Y'all push marriage all the time, and now
wait,
y'all
can I
telling
say
me
It be
something?
if
cheating
I'm
ass
married,
husbands out
I
there.
should
It's
cheat.
cheating ass husbands out there.
Every day they cheat. Every day these men
There's a
cheat
new
for no
husband
good
cheating
reason.
every day.
You know what's
They be
interesting?
happy
This
and cheat. They be
conversation
happy
goes
and
to the
cheat.
left and goes to the right. The only thing and only
Listen,
people we
guys.
talking about is Jada and Will. So we talking about Jada and Will. Who do we know for a fact has cheated? Jada. All right. Everything
Will,
else is
he literally
speculation.
told us
No, no, no,
But
no,
you
no,
himself.
no,
know
no, no,
what?
no.
Will
No, no,
did.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
know
no,
what?
no,
She's
no, 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 no,
free.
no, no, no,
You know
no.
what?
Y'all all
Wait.
talking about feelings. Is this a Virgo thing? Y'all talk about your feelings versus
No,
the fact.
let
The
me know
fact,
when I
the
can say
fact, the
something.
fact is, Virgos, the fact is, Will and Jada sat at a table. Jada discussed her entanglement with August Alsina. At no point in time, out of her own mouth, it wasn't like we're speculating. We didn't hear, we didn't read, we didn't anything. Out of her own mouth, she said, "This is what I did. This is what drove me to it. This is all the things that happened." Right. So in this one particular situation, the only one we're talking about, not the some theys, like we talking about all these fictional people in the physical, like factual situation. How is she right?
Because
Because
she's choosing to be a hoe. She's choosing to be
So then,
happy over everything. You got it? That's it.
and
yes,
honest
and I
about
agree
it.
with you. And you know what she should have did? Exactly what you said. She should have left because that's how you said you guys would have dealt with it.
But
So
they
did
have
she
an
do the
open
right thing?
relationship. They have an open
Yeah.
relationship. So why?
And does that openness include embarrassment?
Let me tell you something.
It includes addressing things.
I want to say that I'm proud of Will and Jada because they're trying every solution to be able to keep their marriage together and to hold on to what they have built in the last 23 years.
Would you do that?
Exactly.
Yeah. She loves him and he loves hers. That's why they haven't gotten a divorce. It's a lot of comments and stuff in the shade room that's saying that he should leave her. But why hasn't he left her? What's stopping him from leaving her? No, they believe in their union.
Pussy, and she's wonderful. She's great.
And she has voodoo pussy.
Yeah,
she has voodoo pussy. That's what she has. She does. She shook the chicken bones on his ass.
Voodoo pussy conversation has not aired its ugly head here.
Okay, so what's been going on in our comments? Let's address our family in the audience that's been rocking with us. They've been commenting.
What do you want to start?
They said Jada didn't put it out, August did. And Will's women stayed quiet because his bitches knew their place. It's all about knowing your place. But Jada made August feel comfortable at some point to be able to do some crazy shit like that.
So whose fault is that?
Well,
how's that Will's fault?
It was Will because he ain't put the fear of
God.
God in
just gonna
Jada.
lie and lie and lie.
You know
Y'all are not even gonna be real to yourselves.
And it's so sad. It's so sad because he has so much potential. He's a Libra. Like I've had bomb ass sex with a Libra, and it's like, come on, Will, you falling short. Like
Libras, yes.
You know what's going on. It's very disappointing.
Yeah. If it wasn't for August yapping, everyone would be still saying goals. They were goals. You know,
super
have your own goals. Be your own goals, though. Nobody should be talking about they want to be like Will and Jada.
So I just want to outline the fact that we're still blaming the man in this situation, even though the woman.
I never blamed Will for none of this. I was just.
You said Will earlier, 2 seconds ago. I said whose fault is it? You said Will.
I blame him.
10 seconds.
I blame him.
We're gonna have to have a rewind because you definitely said Will.
So they also dealt with this privately for 4 years before we knew. Okay. Yep, they did. Hey guys.
Is Slick coming on or no?
I'm waiting for him, but
because I definitely need some backup in this lies that we're selling.
Mason, just
lies. It's just lies. Like we're
gonna. It's gonna be okay.
Oh no, I'm not crying.
I don't.
I'm not crying. I'm gonna go home and listen to some R&B.
You can listen to Summer Walker's album.
Yes.
And go cry to yourself, and then you go cry
to myself.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna do all that.
Men cheat because. Wait a minute. Men cheat because the woman is not at home taking care of business. Next. He sounds like a cheating
Absolutely
nigga.
not, but okay.
Like, what kind of
How does that sound like a cheating?
Yo, one that lies to himself, a cheating nigga.
Like, what does he mean? That
I just want to know how long y'all guys have been hypocrites. Like, just has it been a whole lifelong journey? Did y'all just develop this at some point?
What are you being hypocritical about? Like, what is the like?
Basically, you're telling me that women. This isn't an argument. You know what it is? It's just like a bunch of hypocritical stuff. You're telling me that a woman can do things that a man can't do. You're telling me that generations, this, that, and the third. We're talking about Will and Jada. And speaking about Will and Jada, right? We keep saying that Will did something wrong. Will did this. She's seeking her happiness. She's doing all this thing. Then when we talk about August Alsina, and we're talking about, he did something wrong now. Like, who's at fault? Why is it always the penis that's at fault?
Because that's the answer. You have a penis. So you're at fault.
So we're always at fault. That sounds hypocritical. So there's not right or wrong. It's just we're just gonna be wrong because we slung some cock.
No.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I feel like there are certain things that as a man you can do, and if we do it, it's wrong. So it's the same. It's a reciprocal thing.
Name something that you guys could do that if we do it's wrong. So give me an example of your point.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like if we do something that we do that it's wrong, but if you do it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cheat. Have multiple partners.
Period.
When women, that's called the double standard.
All of it.
When women have multiple partners,
make more money than a man.
Anything. Yeah, like it's a problem. You're like a fucking. You're a bitch if you are like making more money than a man and you're like a leader, like you the boss. You're a boss.
If you're making, say that again. If you make more money than a man, say it again.
Explain it, lady.
It's a problem. If
What's
you
a problem?
Make more money than a man, it's a problem because it's an ego thing. So you end up paying for it in the back end in your home with this passive aggressive shit and all this other extra stuff. Like anything we do, it's us constantly going to be looked at as worse no matter what. It's just, that's the fact. You abandon your kids as a woman, you a terrible bitch, you the worst ever. Men do it literally every day, and everybody be like, but at least he send a check. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Let's talk about hypocritical. Talk about hypocritical.
Okay, so I've gone on record several times on this show saying that I don't respect those dudes, but we're gonna use that as an example. So a man steps away from his family, and it's celebrated, is what you're telling me?
It's not celebrated, but it's more so overlooked than when a mom did. It's more accepted than when a mom does it.
And because
a woman does it.
Accepted is the word. Accepted is the word.
It's accepted. And I don't really necessarily think it's like accepted everywhere amongst everybody. That's not what we're saying. But it's more typical. Maybe we should use the word typical.
For example, look at this on the other perspective.
Typical.
If a woman is a single mother, oh, it's okay, she's a single mother. But when they see a single father, oh my God, he's a single father. Oh, he needs all the praise and the help. Oh my God, he's doing a great job. No.
He needs all the help. Oh my God.
Yes,
what help is a single father getting?
Thank you.
What help is a single father getting? EBTs? Is he getting?
Yes, in New York City, yes. If you're a single
What do you mean? You don't think the single dads are getting EBTs?
I'm so out of here.
You think that they're not because they're men?
I think you look at the numbers and you look at the facts. There is way more women on.
But naturally, because there's way more deadbeat dads.
There's exactly. So there's more, right? So if there's more,
yes,
right?
I'm giving you the opposite of it. We talked about if a woman is self-sufficient and she has her own money, she has to pay on that in the back end with all the ego shit and everything. I just gave you an example of something that women do every day, but if a man does it, it's oh my God.
So here's what I'm saying.
And the help that they get. And the help
there's a very small amount of people doing something. You can't celebrate the masses. So we're supposed to celebrate everybody for breathing, right? And then we don't celebrate. Yeah, that's what you're saying. There's you think there's a lot. You think that the numbers is equal. There's an equal amount of men being single fathers as there is equal amount of women being single mothers. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm giving you an example of something that a woman does on an everyday basis. There are more single mothers than single father, but at the end of the day, the job that you're doing is raising a child. But if a woman does it, it's overlooked. But if a man does it, it's praised because women do it so often. That's what I'm saying.
It's not as typical for men, and they get praised for it. But our atypical stuff, we get down for it. Like y'all get praised for y'all atypical, we get down for our atypicals.
That's correct.
We get praised for something that is not normal. We get praised for something that's extraordinary. We get praised for doing something that is not, something that you see every day. And I think that's how praise works. Praise works for people who are achieving things that is not typical. So you don't get praised for doing normal things. I don't think you get praised for taking care of your business. That's not something you get praised for. You get praised for something that's extraordinary. So now, because you said it's not ordinary that you have a single man taking care of his kids by himself, yeah, you look at that and you say, you know what, good job. There's nothing wrong with saying good job.
But the point is that you're taking care of a kid. So
and I'm saying because you do not see
that's
it
an ordinary
often.
thing.
How is it an ordinary thing for a man to be a single father?
No, the taking care of the kid is an ordinary thing that you will get praised for just because you don't usually do it, is what we're saying. It's not that raising a child should be looked at as extraordinary, but that's not what it is. When women do it, there's nobody saying like, oh, big ups to you. But if you see a man do it, now all of a sudden it's like, oh, give this man everything. Well, women do it all the time. It's a regular thing. So why is it when
we are so off topic? I'm just gonna get back on topic.
No, this is on topic, and I'm gonna tell you why it's on topic. It's on topic because you said what is the difference between what are some things that a public embarrassment can happen between two people that can push you to end the relationship. Women more likely stay with men that publicly embarrass them. Like women are more likely to do that. When a man is publicly embarrassed, this is why everybody's like free will. He needs to get himself free from this relationship. Jada's constantly embarrassing him. Like something is really happening to Will. What you came on the show and said today was that it's a domestic violence going on in that relationship. You said emotionally abused. Will is being emotionally abused?
I won't.
No, he's not.
Hit the gun. Hit the
No.
gun.
Will and Jada.
Please. Let's hear the bullets.
Will and Jada.
Why? Because he's a man. You're not going to say he's being emotionally abused.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think he's being emotionally abused. Why do you think
But the
he's
men
being
really
emotionally
do.
abused?
Shit.
Because he stays with Jada. Sorry?
She's using her platform to humiliate him.
Is she using her
Thank
platform
you.
to humiliate him?
And what?
Come over here and share the mic with me.
Come on, Mel.
Come over here, Mel, and share the mic with me.
Come on, Mel.
Because obviously these women are just so not even.
I'm looking for an ally.
Come help Mason because
I know he's searching for allies.
No, I need
Pulling
a
everyone up.
open. Just grab a chair and come over here, Mel.
I can't.
Will is
Not y'all
happy.
making Will a
Will
victim.
is happy.
He is happy.
No, Will is
Very much
happy.
content.
They want
Yes.
a free Will over here. They want
Like why? He don't want to be free. He don't want to be a free hoe.
I'm not necessarily saying free him, but I am saying that if it was a man doing it to a woman, everybody would be quick to say he is manipulating her, he's emotionally abusing her, all that. But because it's a man, everybody's acting like it's okay. It's still wrong. She's using her platform to humiliate him. She is.
Over and over again. We know at least 2 times.
Yeah, because
That's a
he.
a man who's unhappy. That is not. What does that
They
say
so
again?
unhappy.
That
He's-
Tuesday?
he's-
When was that picture taken?
This
When was that picture taken?
November 6, 2021. This article came out November 6, 2021. Let's talk about it.
And then when did wait. And then when did that situation drop? When did that situation happen?
I'm not quite sure when it happened.
I think it happened before
Oh, she
2021.
can't hear what they're saying.
What did that say on her thing? What was
It
it?
says Will
she
Smith
put up.
talks about spectacular sex, unconventional marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith. So he's happy.
He's happy.
He's happy.
He's super happy. He's so
talking about
happy.
Okay. How many women do this on a day-to-day basis? How many women
We
act
talking
like they're
about Will and
happy
Jada. We talking about Will and
because
Jada.
they feel humiliated because dude done did this or did that and made them look stupid, but to make you look good, you act like it's okay. He's humiliated. You think he's not?
So you saying that
I don't
right
think
now?
so.
She just got on there and basically said this man ain't no good, yo. He's embarrassed.
She
You're not
didn't
gonna
say
tell me
that.
you took his
She never
manhood.
said that.
She
She
didn't
never
say
said
that. The media
that.
twisted that.
She never said that. All she said is that it's your
Listen.
What
responsibility
she said was,
to
Okay.
express
Right,
your
sure.
needs.
Right.
Go ahead.
Literally.
She said, so what Jada said to Will, said to the Red Table Talk was to think that even
I
if
can't
you've
work
been
like that.
to think that even if you've been in a relationship for 23 years that your partner automatically knows what pleases you all the time is a huge pitfall.
No.
It's a hard
Yeah.
conversation to have. She's
It's a
saying
very
that
hard conversation to have.
it's you would think that when you're with a person for so long that they just know what you want in the bedroom. Now what I said was
Who was she talking about? Who was together for 23 years?
her and Will were together.
Okay, so wait. That answer, she is talking about her husband,
Right.
right?
Is that wrong?
Yes.
No, there's a time and a place for everything. We've
Her
been
time
through
and place
this.
is the
I
Red
think
Table
my wife,
Talk.
I get
That's
on
the
her all the
place and
time.
time.
What we go through don't need to be on Facebook. But because she
that's
has
her-
a platform like the Red Table,
Yes.
she utilized it
Yes.
and she knew what she was doing.
Yes.
She know what
Okay,
that
yes,
Red
that's
Table is
not
about. When you sit in front of that Red
relatable.
Table,
Thank you.
it's millions of people watching this, and you'll get ready to put your marriage,
Thank you.
there you go, on blast. So who's not going to
But
respond
she-
to that? It's
she does it
Facebook.
for
We
everyone.
simple people. If you
The
put something up there about your relationship, who the heck you think you're talking about?
Public humiliation.
The whole platform is this
Come on.
idea. The whole platform
Yeah,
is
that's
her
the
doing
whole
this.
idea. You come.
That's her whole
That
idea.
doesn't make it right to. That doesn't make it right
But-
to use the
It's-
platform
I don't think
to
she was
embarrass.
using this platform to attack
But that's not
Will. I
specific.
don't want to
Oh
say that.
no.
But that's what happened.
Yo,
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what happened.
okay, when she
I
had
didn't mean to murder you, but
listen,
you're dead.
when she did the
I think they're
entanglement,
You're still dead.
was
Like,
it the
projecting.
entanglement was the same thing? She
I
did the
thought that it
same
was
thing
dope that
on the
she brought-
entanglement.
that man's eyes was red for 3 days after that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yo, I don't care what
Bye.
nobody
Was he a
says.
water sign? He
He's
was
broke.
crying.
Okay, let's talk
He's
about
broke.
something.
He's a human
Let's
being.
talk
He's
about
broke.
something. Let's talk
I've
about
been
something.
broke before, and I know that man is broke.
I saw
That's
those
broke.
eyes. He was broke.
He's broke.
Broken.
He's broke.
Broken.
Latasha.
You think because he got bread, he can't be broke?
He's not broke.
Because he got bread, he can't be broke? He's still a man. He's still
Oh
human.
shit.
Uh-oh. Here we
Hello.
go.
Hello.
What happened?
Yo,
Oh Lord.
Okay, hey Dave. This is not Slick.
Hey.
This is Dave. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth.
No, I'm not gonna
Finally,
say
some
nothing
people
crazy.
making sense.
Yo, I'm not
Okay.
gonna I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. Yeah. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to everybody on here. I like your show. I stay watching it when I'm on my way to work and everything. Sometimes it's a really dope show, man. Just want to give
Thank you
y'all.
so much.
You know what I'm saying?
Rising. You rising, my
All
brother.
right. So all right. So I'm the one who actually made that comment about the women cheating, and I know somebody said he sound like a cheating nigga. First, I'm a married man myself. I actually married the woman I went to high school with. I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old daughter. So not only am I a husband, I'm a father to 2 girls. Now, when I say that men
That's not.
cheat on women because women do not take care of their business at home, I'm meaning like a lot of women would do things like gain excessive weight, not take care of themselves, not not being focused on themselves can
What?
become a super turnoff. You understand what I'm saying? Even if a man tries to help you, wait a minute, wait a minute. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
Sir,
Listen to what I'm trying to say.
I'm trying
Not
to
taking
listen,
care.
sir.
All right. Not taking care of yourself does something to a man. You understand what I'm saying? When we see you not being as motivated and not being as who you were when we first met you, it kind of pulls us away from you, especially if we're trying to help you and you don't want to take our advice. So don't think when I say cheat, I'm talking about sex. I'm not saying that terms. I'm just
I'm gonna
saying
take the computer
talking
down.
to another woman, period. If you was handling your business at home, we wouldn't look nowhere else. That's all I'm saying.
I know I did it on purpose. Okay.
I,
Okay. So who
I
wants to
don't.
go first? Lady, are you
I
trying
mean,
to respond?
I would just like to say that the statistics don't show that that's what it is. Most of the time, it's men will cheat simply because they
They have a
want to
penis.
cheat. It's not like it's a thing where they have been trying to communicate their needs to their spouses or anything. That's the excuse they come up with after they're caught.
All right,
But
all right, all right, all right.
most
See,
things are
see,
taken care of at home.
all
I
right,
just
listen. Now, see, here's the part that a lot of women is messing up at. What you just did right now. I'm a man telling you how men think, and you are a woman telling a man how men think. That makes no sense. You can't tell me how men think. You understand what I'm saying?
I
You
can tell
can't
you how
tell
men
me.
And stop
gaslight.
blaming
No, no, no,
me.
no, 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 no.
Oh my God, I
I
can't.
Listen.
mean,
Different tones. I don't know what
This
time
is
it is
no
here.
shots. This is
I
no
can't
shots. I'm
full
not saying
listen
this is no shots.
clearly.
I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm keeping it 100 with you. There's no way a woman can tell a man how a man
That's
feels.
not the point
And
here, sir.
what you just did was try to override my decision about me, but with your analogy. It doesn't happen like that. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is listen to what a man is saying and take heed because the what I'm saying, other men understand what I'm saying.
You have to do that. Sir, what is your sign? Because I need to know, please. What is your sign, sir?
Now, I'm a
What is your
cancer.
You a
sign?
Taurus? What's you?
Oh,
What's yours?
Cancer.
Cancer. Oh
I'm a
Lord.
cancer.
Lord.
Oh
Cancer.
Lord.
Forget his sign. He's
Yeah.
right. It
I'm a
doesn't even matter.
cancer.
It doesn't even matter what his sign is. He's absolutely right though. Like at the end of the day, you
Okay,
can't
but
tell somebody how they feel. And
So good
it's women.
sir,
It's women.
you
Wait,
can
wait, wait,
have
wait, wait,
that.
wait,
You
wait,
can
wait,
have that opinion.
Hold on, lady.
I don't
All
get
I'm
to
saying is
respond.
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
get to
I'm gonna,
respond.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna
You
respond.
drop
She's
the
I'm gonna
bombs on me like
responding
Funk
like she's
Flex. I don't
feeling.
get.
no. Give me 1 second. Give me
Hold
1
on.
second.
She's
Let her
feeling
let her
she's
respond.
feeling triggered right now,
You
guys.
feeling triggered? You feeling triggered because
See,
of what
right
Dave
there.
said. But all I'm saying is he was
I can't
absolutely right,
get this
and it
thing to
goes
act
both
right.
ways. I can't tell you how you feel, and you can't tell men how we feel.
That's
But
not
what
the
happens
point.
is
We're
women
talking
tend to
about his
tell men
sign.
how they should feel. You not embarrassed? What you mean I'm not embarrassed? I just said I'm embarrassed.
Yo, let me tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you about Jada.
Another thing.
I'm gonna tell you what Jada did. Jada should be an embarrassment to every woman who wants a family, to every woman who dreams to get
What?
married, to
What is
every
your
woman who
misogynist
listen,
nigga? Oh my goodness. This
no,
guy is
listen,
getting
no,
hard.
listen. Listen, no. Listen, because let me tell you something. You women are gonna have
I'm
kids.
tired of listening. Tell me
Listen,
when I could talk.
listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say. You women are gonna have kids. You're gonna have young boys. You're gonna have young girls. This world is destroying the very foundation that your kids need, which is a family. What she did on her platform was destroy a family. Fuck all that. Fuck all that free the hoes, because you know what I'm saying? There's
Free
millions
the
of
hoes.
children that's
No, it's
asking,
better like that.
there's millions of children that's watching what's going on. And there's little girls who's gonna think it's okay to do that. And it's gonna be little boys who's gonna be afraid to speak up because somebody powerful didn't speak up when it was time for him to. And no matter what a young boy does, he's always gonna being looked at as being wrong because the whole world is telling women what they're doing is right. It's
But
not
The
right.
same way that y'all
what
did for
women are doing?
centuries.
No,
What
no,
are
no,
women
no.
doing?
What
Y'all.
what
Like, what's
Jada
wrong with it? What's wrong with
what
it? She's
Jada
expressing herself.
listen,
She's
listen,
not
Well, I don't
allowed
even
to.
think
Like,
it's a
what she's saying
listen,
is
sexuality
all
thing.
genders.
listen.
It's
It's
not a
not
sexuality,
this
man or
isn't
woman.
listen,
You're in a
listen, I'm not
marriage.
talking.
Value your marriage.
That's right, that's
It's
right. And
you
your
should value
marriage,
your marriage. I don't care if you're a man
no,
or a
no,
woman.
no, 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 no. When you get
I cannot.
married
I cannot.
and met that person, you took an oath within yourself that you will die for this person, you will live for this person. Nothing in this world will separate you from that person. And what she did was demean everything: her beliefs, her loves,
You
her feelings, the feeling of Jaden and Willow Smith. You think them kids don't feel some type of way? You don't see Jada destroying everything?
why? But why do you feel like because you would feel that way doesn't mean that's how Will would feel. You're projecting your feelings onto their situation. That's
No,
not
I'm
how
not
life
saying
is.
no, no, no. I'm not saying I'm projecting my feelings to this situation. What I'm trying to say is marriage and commitment has a plan. What she is doing is destroying the
You
plan of
you
a
don't know
real
their plan.
relationship.
You
No,
don't
no,
know
no, no,
their
no.
plan.
It
A
doesn't
marriage is
matter.
an
You got
individual
married.
plan.
No, 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 no. You got married. The plan for getting married is always the same thing: love, cherish, honor,
That's a
and
It's
part of
not.
respect.
the
It's not.
unconventional
It's
marriage,
not.
Yo,
sir.
yes,
What are
it
you
You're
is.
talking
adding
Yes,
about?
it
That's
unconventional
is.
not
to the
true.
marriage. So
Yes,
That's
it
not how
is.
marriages all work.
Yes, it
Everyone's
is.
But
marriage.
the position is you, sir. We let you have the
I don't
mic. Now it's our turn
like
to have the mic because you've been saying a lot. So go ahead, lady.
facts. Thank you,
What
sis.
is going
That is not
on?
how all
Hold
marriages
on.
operate, my good sir.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, because here we are. Again, that's not how all marriages operate. Marriage as an institution was always an institution for financial gain between two families. That's what marriage evolved from. Yes, we evolved it into love, but there are still plenty of people to this day that marry for reasons that are not love and commitments, and everyone has their own commitments to their own marriage. You cannot say that she's ruining a playbook that you ain't even been privy to. You don't know the playbook. You don't know what they got going on. So you can't say that. You can't put that on
And
them.
then,
Okay,
and the
wait a
other thing,
minute. All
marriage
right,
is
hold
not
on.
conventional. It's not a typical marriage.
They said it.
So
They
your
did say
typical
that their
views of
marriage was
marriages.
That
unconventional.
part.
So now, um, Mel had a question for Lady because you are the one that's married outside of Dave. Here, Mel's also married.
My question is, let's reverse this. Let's put your husband to do something like that. How would you feel? Honestly.
My husband would never do that because our marriage
My
is
husband
built
would never do
differently.
that.
He knows not to do that. That's not a thing that would happen in my marriage. But if that is the marriage that I chose to enter contractually, the way that they have been married in Hollywood and all of them celebrities do marriage way different than us. Like, yeah, he wouldn't do that to me, but I don't have the platform and it's not my job to talk about other people's private lives. Like that's her job. That's what they invested in. So that's why their marriage works that way. That's why they can disclose these things. My husband got a Facebook. What the hell he gonna do with that?
But if you were in that situation, is what she's asking. Do you? Because it's not. It doesn't even matter what situation that you're in for real. I think the question is, if you're in a marriage, is it not your responsibility to kind of like cover your marriage with a certain type of protection?
Protect.
It's about the protection of your marriage, the sacred
But you guys
part
are
of it.
you're not understanding something. They have an unconventional marriage. So maybe perhaps you're trying to imply these rules as they should protect. What if talking about something on her platform like she's doing is something that they're used to?
Yes.
It is now
Yes.
something that that we are privy to because she's talking about it on her platform. But what if this is how they manage themselves? Like, what if this is what they do is just talk or talk openly? We just now are looking at it. We're just now getting a piece of that.
I mean, we keep going to the what ifs. What if this? What if that? What we know for a fact is this has happened 2 times, and in both situations, in both scenarios, like nobody would feel comfortable with that happening to them. That's all I'm saying. If you put yourself in that
Listen, I
predicament,
don't,
right,
and I'm
you
not
would
gonna be
not like your
hypocritical about
significant
it.
other doing the same thing to you, even if it's on
And
their
it happened
Facebook
to
with your
me,
friends and
and I was
family.
still with them. It's happened to me,
It
and I was
happened,
still with them. So
and from
Yes.
that scenario, did you think that you did the right thing and you felt like that's how you should have been treated?
I don't feel like I felt like he should have had a conversation with me.
And I feel the
Period.
same thing for them. Just like you feel for
And for
yourself,
all
I
we
feel the
know,
same thing
they
for
did
them.
have a conversation prior to
That's
her
that if
having.
shit. That's that if shit again. We keep going to that if. What if they feel? What we know for a fact is, she
All right,
went
yo,
on, she
sorry about
said
that.
this.
Sorry about that.
It's all good, bro. But that's all I'm saying is that what we know for a fact. We keep going into our feelings about things, but the fact is she did this, she did that, and none
Yo,
of us would
listen,
feel comfortable with that.
But is it a bad thing
listen,
that she did it?
But
Make it
y'all
listen,
are in your
so
feelings about it.
This is the
listen.
problem. This
Yeah.
is the reason why a lot of people have a hard
Like
time
y'all are the ones in the
speaking their
feelings.
truth because
Listen, listen. I'm
speaking the
not.
truth right now. She said it's hard for her to. Nah, she didn't say that though.
Listen, listen, listen.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
all right. So, like I said, what Jada is doing is what how I feel about the situation is this. What Jada is doing is creating a new title to what should be a marriage. She already made a title for cheating, entanglement. She already made an excuse. And being that she's so high, and being that she's so
Y'all
high
call it
on the
cheating.
platform, listen, no, listen, no, listen, no, listen, no, listen, no, listen, no, listen. The same thing as a man can say, yo, bitches and hoes. You can say bitches and hoes, but it's not cool for you to say it to a woman. What she did was say cheating is okay, and it's so okay that I'm a celebrity and I'm gonna tell you it's okay, and you're not wrong for doing it
Did you
because
see the
we
red
trying to
table
free the
talk?
hoes. No, 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 no. Listen to what
Did
I'm
you?
trying to say.
I know you
Listen
don't
to
see it. I know you
I'm
don't see it because you
trying.
don't sound like you see
You
it.
didn't. You didn't watch it. She held
No.
herself
But what he's
accountable. I
saying,
don't.
ladies,
listen,
ladies, what he's saying. Hold on, Dave. Hold on.
listen.
What he's
What
saying.
I'm trying.
Wait. Hold on, Dave.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
What he's saying is she created a whole term for entanglement. That made it seem like it's okay to have an entanglement. You see how we was joking in the beginning and we were like, oh well, what you need to do for experiences, you need to have a little entanglement. You know what I'm saying? That shit's not cool though. In a marriage.
She's a married woman.
Let alone being in a
They
relationship.
have an open marriage. They have an open marriage. They have an
That
open
doesn't
Listen
mean
to
it's
what
marriage.
I'm saying.
disrespectful though. There's a lot of
Well,
respect
listen
that
to
comes
what I'm
with that
saying.
open marriage.
Listen
To
to what I'm saying.
you.
Well,
To you.
you
Not
know what
him.
happened was her picture
Ain't got
was
nothing to do with
fire.
it.
So I'll give you
Oh, open marriage
Listen.
ain't got nothing to do with respect.
period. But it's
That's what
Open
I'm
marriage
trying
ain't
to
got nothing to
say.
do with respect. We can have an
That's
open marriage, we agree. But he had a platform for a long time and he never went up there and talked about his marriage. He's never
listen.
even made a
He
movie
did.
about his
He
Listen.
marriage.
did. He
Listen.
did talk
the
about
the
his
His
movie.
marriage.
name. His
What
name.
was his
His
platform? I'm sorry.
name.
What was his platform? Because his role is to be an actor. So his role is to act. So what was his platform that he could have said this in? Please
He
The
let me
was
know.
more than
magazines.
an
He did
actor.
say it in.
He was
He
no
did
no
it
no
in the
no 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 no
magazines.
no
He
no
did
no
say
no
it.
no no no. Yo, listen. He was more than an actor. He was a young black man who was very talented and very gifted and been on TV shows that you still watch to this
Yes,
day
but he does
that you
not have
watched
a
from when you was
platform
young. What
that he
she
can
did
sit
was
down and talk like,
listen.
oh my God.
What it looks like is another black male powerful figure being struck down in the media in some form in one way or another.
Oh no.
That's exactly what it
Oh
was.
no.
That's what
Oh
you need
Now
to
no.
you're
make it
going
Because
about.
you want to know
Yes.
overboard.
why? You
Making a
want to know
black
why?
man look
Yo,
bad.
yes, it does make it look bad.
Because the white
Either
people
you
do their
soft
stuff
or
all the
you
time, but they ain't all in front of the
listen.
camera.
Listen, time out. But check this
The
out.
white
But check
people
this
Yes,
out.
do it
they
all
I
the
don't. But
time.
are.
listen.
We
But
know
hold on.
everything about these.
Wait. Listen. See, that's the problem with black people. We not in the white people house. We in our house. I'm talking in-house business. I'm talking about us. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about what white people is doing. I don't care about what Indian people is doing. I'm caring about what us, my skin, my people is doing. You feel me? What I'm trying to say is what she's doing is tearing
You
down the
don't get
little
it.
bit of fabric that
Not
No,
we
this
she's
year.
need to
not.
sustain our family homes. This is for real.
Let,
Everybody taking it as a joke.
the
She
way
is destroying the
she,
very fabric of
the
having a
amount of time you
successful
need to let
family.
her to talk. So let me know when you're ready for me to talk.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
I
Sorry about
understand
that.
what you're saying. However, I'm understanding what you're saying. However, your traditional thinking of what a marriage is and what a home is, that changes for everybody. My dynamics in my home may not be the same as yours, or as Corey's, or as ladies. It changes. So I think that your perspective on what you think she's doing is not a correct one. I'm not saying that your opinion is wrong because we all have opinions and we can all express our opinions. However, you cannot you cannot impose your feelings on their marriage. Your marriage is a certain way in your home because that's your home. But their
That
marriage
part.
here is different than what we're used to.
No,
Is it wrong? Is it wait, answer
no,
this. Is it wrong for differences to be brought up to the light? Is it wrong for
it
us
is
to be
not.
different?
It's not a difference.
Okay,
It is
then.
not
So
a
why is that
difference.
tearing down her husband? Why is that tearing down her marriage? That is the way their marriage works. They've been married for
No,
23 years. Wait, excuse me a
Yes.
second.
no,
I let you have the
no.
floor.
Listen,
I
listen, listen,
let you have the floor,
listen.
sir. Sir, but I let you have the floor. I let
I'm
She
you have the
sorry.
Okay,
she didn't
hold
finish
on.
her
All
thought.
right, guys. Hold on, guys. So, all right, Mel wants some. She has a response to what you're saying, Yula. So,
Okay, I've been in an open relationship. I don't think we missing the whole point. It's not about the relationship only. It's about the respect for their marriage, for your partner. You should have respect. You should not be on there telling people, and I don't care what you say. She used her marriage as a demonstration. She said 23 years. So she's talking about her marriage. People are going to form opinions, and you are a public figure. So you can't do that. You just certain things you don't do. And as a black
Yeah.
man, yes, she did degrade that black man on
Yes, she did.
public platform.
Yes,
That's
she did. Yes, she
unacceptable.
did. Yes,
And
she
as a
did. And
woman,
yes, she.
as black women, we should say, no, that's not acceptable. There's
Yes.
been enough
Yes.
people putting our black men
Yes.
down. We don't
Yes.
need to do it ourselves.
Yes. 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 Yo, she told the media
If she was putting that black man down, they wouldn't be together.
she should.
Trust me,
No,
because
no,
there's
no, no,
only
no,
so
no.
much shit a person could take. There's only so much shit a person could take. What if he already knew about August? And then what if he already knew about that? Obviously, they have an open relationship. They have an open marriage,
But
so he knew
because she
something.
didn't bring it up. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
She didn't
Listen.
bring it up. The
So
media brought it up. So it's not like
thank
she
All
said
you.
it
right.
or she
Listen.
came
All
out
right.
with it.
Listen. She said on TV. She said, "I don't know how to love Will," or something about she's not loving Will, or I never knew how to love Will. Imagine a man who gave you a child, two beautiful kids, and you turn around and tell me you never knew how to love me. How did we create these kids?
First of all,
How did we have
there
these
are men out
kids?
there.
No, no, no. Hear me out. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I got married to you, and I told you I love you. When we got married, we said we was in love with each other. Don't wait till I'm a grown
No,
man, run me down, and
no, no,
run me down and
no,
just
no,
say you
no.
never learned how.
No, you're
How
not.
did
23,
we
No,
create
no,
Okay,
these
no.
kids?
23 years later, you tell me that you
can
don't
I
love
say
me.
something, sir?
23 years
Sir,
later.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You tell me later?
Wait a
Are you
minute.
kidding me?
My battery's dying, y'all. That means I
Are
gotta
you
go
kidding
because
me? How
this
did
is
we
too
make
much.
these two
This is
beautiful
too much.
kids?
Like lady
Over
said,
each other. We're doing a lot of
All right,
talking.
the
Eula,
last
just finish your
question.
point. Just finish your point, and then we'll go to our last
like
question. We
lady
can wrap.
said, marriage is an institution.
I'm
People
sorry,
get
man.
married for
Sorry about
different
that.
reasons.
Go
People
ahead.
get married for different reasons. People get married for different reasons, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So if she was unhappy, we don't know the reason why she got married with Will, and maybe that reason changed along
Exactly.
the way. And now, 23 years later, we're here.
All right. All right. So
There you
Two
last
go.
questions
question.
left.
Last question before we wrap up. So last question.
Does the opinion of the outside world, family and friends, hold any value within your relationship? I
Yes.
personally do not give a fuck about what anybody thinks about me and my relationships and how they're conducted and so on and so forth. I do what the fuck I want. I'm living my own life. This is just what's happening.
That's why she did that.
You know what? Me and Jada might be the same kind of bitch for real. In real life, we had this conversation before.
And yeah. So,
Yeah. So I mean, that's what
lady, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like only to a very, very small extent. And that's only when you can see from the outside how a relationship is detrimental to like your loved one or your friend. And yes, you might have to keep it to yourself. You might have to be quiet. But if you're hearing these opinions and you're seeing this, maybe it's a way to wake you up out of a bad relationship. But for the most part, you need to just, yeah, don't even worry about it. People going to figure it out for themselves. And if they don't, they don't. No. So stay out my shit.
Eula?
I agree.
Just that simple. Sips tea. All right. Well, keeping it simple.
Listen.
For me, I think people do have some sort of care what families do. That's why you post things. That's why, you do certain things. You talk about goals. When something good happens in your life, you post it. Roses across the place. You want people to see that, listen, I'm being treated well, right? And that matters to you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the proud parts of it. But with that proud parts of it, there comes criticism. So it's like, I think this about your relationship. You can choose to ignore it, but you put yourself there for it to be commented on.
I want to say that me personally, I'm not a person that really thinks too much about other people in their relationships. I'm in my own relationship. I'm dealing with my own stuff. I'm growing as my own person each and every day. So I don't really have time to have an opinion about what everybody else.
This is what this is all about. We talk about Will and Jada.
But I'm just saying though, in the real life, like this is my podcast life. So of course I'm gonna give my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But on a regular everyday to day basis, like when this whole thing came out, like a lot of people were saying that Will and Jada were goals, but I couldn't relate to that. I don't relate to Jay-Z and Beyonce being goals either. Like none of those people are goals for me because they're all human people having human experiences, and they're all gonna mess up and make their own mistakes and decisions. Life is about growing and learning and just becoming. You know what I mean? In my own opinion. So I personally don't think the outside opinion of people should matter in your relationship unless your relationship is so toxic and it's visibly hurting you. And like we don't know if it's visibly hurting Will besides the fact that his eyes were red for those 3 days. We don't know. You know what I mean? Like we just know
why do we negate that though? We saw his physical hurt. We know how we would feel. Oh my gosh, you can't negate that.
He's a very busy man.
Don't minimize that man's pain. Don't minimize that man's pain because you know.
About 23 years.
Assumption. We saw the redness in his eyes. How is that an assumption? What part of that is not fact?
Like, listen to this. I want to tell you some real shit. When he met Jada, she was a party girl. Remember, she always talked about how he saved her from a life of love, sex, and rock and roll. Those were her vices. She talks about that. So at the end of the day, you knew what you was getting into when you was trying to be Captain Save-A-Hoe from the beginning. Don't be mad that you out here with the hoe now because you was out here being Captain Save-A-Hoe.
And changed your life for a better.
And y'all expecting something different when she never showed y'all nothing different.
So people don't change.
You fell in love with a lit bitch. If you fell in love with a lit bitch,
you fell in love with a lit bitch.
All right, this has been a great conversation. Where can they find us? Let's talk about it. Let's wrap it up.
Living_squeeze3 on Instagram.
You said that all the way through.
Here. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, this was a special edition of Hush Your Mouth. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8:15 p.m. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday. But you can log in, set your subscribe notification bell, all that good shit. You already know. You know where they can find you.
Elusive E, like about 4 underscores.
She's stressed after this conversation. She's over it.
I'm over it.
I see. She said, sir. Sucker Free Lady, where can we find you?
Sucker Free Lady, where can they find you?
Instagram at Sucker Free Lady. Never forget, free the hoes.
Free the hoes, still. Free the hoes. We don't know what you're talking about, Dave.
Just the hoes, not the good women.
Mason, where can I find you? And I want you to know that before you go, I want you to know we did not jump into our comments after a certain person.
It happens. It happens. We trying to be cognizant of people's time and not be here for 2 hours. As always, let me say my point. As always, always cutting the men off. As always, you can find me at YNVS_. It's Mason. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you guys for joining in on another episode of Hush Your Motherfucking Mouth.
God
That's really what it should be.
damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the end of that, we're out.